Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to MVR. So you've just got the new Oculus Quest 2, and you're wondering what to play after you've exhausted all of the best free experiences that are on offer on the Oculus Quest Store and SideQuest. Whether you're into competitive multiplayer games, are looking to crack your brain over some mind-boggling puzzles, or just want to kick back and enjoy some social experiences, I'm here to help you get settled. So without further ado, let's jump in. If you've ever played games like Dance Dance Revolution or Guitar Hero, then you will know what rhythm games are all about. In Beat Saber, you wield two lightsabers to slash away at note blocks as they approach you. The directional arrows on the blocks indicate the direction in which you need to swing through them in order to score maximum points, and give you a few moments' notice to plan out your movements. If you've never played games like this before though, you can rest assured you'll find yourself honing your new lightsaber skills to heady EDM beats. Get too good at this game and you'll find yourself sweating for a worthwhile workout. If standing in place while swinging a lightsaber around isn't your thing though, you might have more fun with Pistol Whip. While at first glance you might think this is a shooter game because of the guns, this game is all about keeping flow, dodging, ducking, and diving to the beat of some seriously awesome music. Cloudhead Games has poured a lot of love and effort into Pistol Whip with a bunch of free updates, including the newly added campaign mode, which puts you straight into a dystopian 80s action movie. So if you've ever wanted to feel like John Wick while taking out bad guys to the beat, then check out Pistol Whip. What is probably the mother of most modern game genres, the first-person shooter genre is as diverse as it is old. This is why we're taking a look at three amazingly varied games. If you've never had a chance to play either the VR version or the original super hot on PC, it works like this. Every time you move, time moves forward. Stand still, and the world stops. With a mechanic like this, you'd think it would be really easy to win against the red crystal dudes that run at you. But each movement you make is a death sentence waiting to happen. Catch guns, shoot, punch, die, repeat until you feel like Neo from the Matrix in this timeless classic. Contractors VR is a military competitive multiplayer shooter VR game. If that is a mouthful of terms to you, simply imagine Call of Duty or Counter-Strike in VR. Contractors offers a wide variety of maps that let you experience intense firefights and co-op missions. Use a wide array of lethal weapons, both modern and World War II era, as well as customizable loadouts to achieve your objectives. Because Contractors is also crossplay with PC VR, you're likely to have an easier time in finding a good matchup. If regular round-based shooters are not so much your thing and you instead prefer the thrill of a battle royale, then look no further than Population 1. Population 1 delivers unparalleled vertical freedom and mobility with its unique vertical combat system. You can climb anything you see to gain the high ground advantage before flying down through the map to rain down bullets from above. If you feel too exposed, you can build strategic cover to protect you and your squad as you move from location to location, and because of the always moving boundaries, you're guaranteed to have a constant flurry of intense firefights. Puzzle games are probably one of my favorite genres in VR. Because of the unique possibilities for interaction offered by the VR medium, the level of immersion you get when frantically trying to solve puzzles as you physically interact with them is virtually unparalleled. What is probably one of the best looking games on Quest, Red Matter is a masterpiece in narrative storytelling in VR. This story takes place in outer space, inside a vast Cold War-style Soviet bunker on one of the moons of Saturn. You take on the role of a secret agent who has been tasked with infiltrating the facility and uncovering its secrets. As you delve deeper and deeper into the bowels of the facility, you realize this mission isn't all fun and games. There's a mystery to unfold as you figure out the game's many puzzles along the way, all of it pointing to a game of cat and mouse espionage. Take your time and decipher the signs with your handy Bulgarian translator, and uncover the mysterious events that transpired here. The Room is a well-known puzzle game series on PC, consoles, and iOS. The Room VR, A Dark Matter, begins deep within the British Institute of Archaeology, where the disappearance of an esteemed Egyptologist prompts a police investigation into the unknown. Explore cryptic locations, examine fantastic gadgets, and discover an otherworldly element which blurs the lines between reality and illusion. Cyan Worlds, the original developers of the iconic puzzle adventure game Myst, announced back in September during Facebook Connect that they were bringing the original title to VR. The game is not a direct port, but a reimagining of the original classic. The game features modern sounds, graphics, and updated interactions. The story takes you to the island of Myst, where you'll need to uncover the mystery of the island to find out what transpired here in order to escape. Expect to spend a lot of time walking around the island in order to collect clues in order to solve puzzles. It also might be handy to keep some paper ready in order to take notes, since you'll never know when they might come in handy. The developers have announced that they're currently working on an in-game note-taking feature, which should eliminate the need to resort to more analog options. While stealth games faded somewhat into the background in recent history, they're definitely making a comeback recently with the advent of VR. Two amazing titles in particular pay significant tribute to the stealth games of old and try to expand upon them in their own unique ways. In Aspire 1 VR Operative, you take on the role of an Australian-based special operator. The top-secret Black Ops project that you and your team has been working on is in danger of being leaked and falling into enemy hands. It is your task to assume control of one of the many special Aspire units that were left in storage in order to take out the infiltrators and resume control of the secret facility. One of the most satisfying mechanics is the fact that your Aspire unit can use magnetic hands to climb most surfaces to get around obstacles or rain down death from above. If you're feeling generous and want to go for a more non-lethal approach, you can also sneak up on enemies and shout voice commands at them in order to have them surrender. Aspire 1 VR Operative is probably the closest thing that we have to a Splinter Cell game right now, so if you're a fan of the genre, be sure to check it out. Despite sounding quite absurd as a concept, Phantom Covert Ops actually manages to pull off the idea of a stealth kayaking game. Dispatched into hostile wetlands in your military kayak, you cannot mistake that this game has been highly inspired by the Metal Gear franchise. Phantom Covert Ops gives you the option to use either stealth or go guns blazing as you make your way through the campaign. But in order to unlock all of the extras and receive the highest scores on each mission, stealth is required. When stealth games are your thing and you're looking for something a little bit different, Phantom Covert Ops has got you covered. The only thing more terrifying than modern horror games is experiencing modern horror games in VR. The level of immersion offered by giving you full spatial awareness in VR is already enough to take things up several notches. But if you want to amp things up all the way to level 11, I would highly recommend you play these games with a good pair of headphones on. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted VR brings the classic PC game to Quest headsets, bringing with it all of the nerve-wracking animatronic horror made famous by the ridiculously popular survival horror game. The Quest version features the traditional gameplay scenes from all of the previous Freddy games completely rebuilt from the ground up for VR. This terrifying VR rendition also mixes up the original Five Nights at Freddy's formula with a variety of heart-pounding minigames designed specifically for the VR format. Perform live maintenance on animatronics and vents as you try to avoid mistakes which risk ending your life at the hands of a colorful mechanical beast. Based on the same universe as the movie by the same name, The Exorcist Legion is quite possibly the scariest game in VR right now. The Exorcist Legion delivers 5 unique stories and features a variety of demonic entities, exorcism tools, hidden artifacts, and atmospheric locations. If you feel up to the challenge, you can delve deep into the heart of the supernatural as you learn the trade of demonic exorcism and uncover secrets leading you towards the final confrontation with your darkest, most hidden fears. Are you brave enough? The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners lets you face all the horrors that the living and the dead can offer in this thrilling VR adventure. Travel through the ruins of walker-infested New Orleans as you fight, sneak, scavenge, and survive each day, unraveling a citywide mystery within the iconic quarters. Encounter desperate factions and lone survivors who could be friend or foe. Whether you help others or take what you want by force, every choice you make has consequences. Be careful what you do though, since any kind of noise is sure to draw attention. What is probably the holy grail of VR would be an Oasis-like VR social environment like the one seen in Ready Player One. Now while we still have some way to go before we actually get there, these next two experiences are hard at work on getting there as close as possible. What is without a doubt one of the most fun and most expansive VR titles out there is Rec Room. You can spruce up your own personal avatar with numerous clothing items and trinkets and enjoy a large variety of mini-games that await you, ranging from both first-party creations such as the ever-so-popular co-op quests that could be games in their own right, to user-created content that will keep you occupied for the foreseeable future. It's a social VR experience, so meet people, make friends, and have an overall amazing time for absolutely no money at all. When heading in though, keep in mind that Rec Room is aimed at a somewhat younger audience, so if you end up feeling out of place, you can always check out this next app. VR Chat is a social app aimed at a slightly more mature audience. It offers limitless possibility when it comes to customizing your avatar or making use of features such as full-body tracking. Depending on the world you find yourself in, you can enjoy experiences such as clubbing and random meme-tastic craziness. And if that isn't enough, you can always open up portals to other new worlds where you can hang out and meet new people. So that's 15 absolutely amazing experiences that you should check out on the Oculus Quest. If you feel like I've missed any games that you think should have made it into this video, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos go up. That's all for now, and I'll be sure to see you guys next time.